So you guys may know Cam has earned his jersey number. He earned his jersey number by putting in a lot of hard work. You guys been watching me react to a lot of these videos, and Cam is one of those players that stood out. We also get a chance to see how he feel about the spring scrimmage. What's good, YouTube? Mag Dog TV back with another video. If you're new here, stopping by for the first time, hit the like, subscribe button, comment. I really appreciate it. Also, hit the notification bell. That way, whenever I upload a video, you guys will be aware.
Cameron, Brian Howell from the Boulder Daily Camera. Was able to chat with you right after you committed here, and you were excited about testing yourself Power 5. What's it been like so far being here at Colorado and practicing with a new team and a bunch of new guys?
It's been great. It's been awesome. Getting around new guys that come from different communities than what I come up from and while I was playing at Jackson. You know what I'm saying? So it's just been awesome just getting used to being in a new atmosphere and being on the West Coast, baby. I'm a South guy, so.
Hey, Cam. Ryan Koenigsberg from DNVR. You said to Neely in one of the interviews that, you want to be a dog. That's something that you pride yourself in. What does that mean to you?
I mean, my coach, that's what he's looking for. He's been looking for dogs, and I have had the opportunity to be always a dog that he can call on and that he can count on. So I pride myself on that, just knowing that my head coach can count on me to be a dog every time.
A dog is the perfect way to describe Cam. Undersized, but he's very chippy. Plays with an edge. Plays with that chip on his shoulder. I didn't know who Cam was until he got on the football field and made plays. Of course, you guys know I've been reacting to a lot of these videos. We started reacting to these videos when these guys was not in pads. We started from the very beginning. Cam was one of those guys that was putting in a lot of hard work. He deserved everything that he's getting, including the number that he also earned as well.
Hi, Cam. Nikki Edwards, CU Sports Report. Just working with new coaching staff, specifically DC Charles Kelly. What have you learned from him? What are some helpful insights that he's brought to your game?
Everything. He's upped my game a whole bunch, mentally, physically. Just being a smaller guy, he's taught me how to, play small and play to my advantages. And just be smarter and take less hits, basically.
Hey, Cam. Tony Casolo, Buffalo's Wire. You mentioned playing to those advantages. What are some of the advantages that fans can look for out of your game?
Advantages, I'm a four-down guy. You know what I'm saying? No plays off of me. You had to deal with me every play. And a lot of guys, and it seems like so cliche, but a lot of guys in this Power 5, they're not four-down guys, to be honest with you. So I just pride myself on being a guy that I'm going to show up every play.
Joe Rico, My Life Sports Radio is the final word. The excitement for the spring game is coming up, but it looks like there's a lot of work to be done. Can you tell me a little bit about the competition? Because it seems like there's a lot more depth. There's a lot of real hardcore competition going on. Can you tell me how kind of the iron sharpens iron mentality is going on?
I mean, that's just how we get down, how the coaches get down, how the players he brought in get down. We just trying to relay that message to the other players. Coming up, we compete every play. It's ones-on-ones. You my partner, you my friend off the field, but when we get on the field, I need you to, bring the best out of me. And we get on the field, we might say something crazy to each other, but it's all a lot of competition, it's all a lot of love, just trying to get better.
Hey, Cam, Jake Schwanitz, DNVR Sports. What NFL players do you watch and try to model your game after?
Tyrann Mathieu, Bob Sanders, Troy Polamalu. It's my hair, so people always gave me Troy Polamalu, but you know what I'm saying? Troy Polamalu, Tyrann Mathieu, Bob Sanders. All those guys is just guys I always watch day in, day out.
I personally look at Cam as a small, mini-sized Bob Sanders. Of course, I can also see that Honey Badger, Troy Polamalu, the hair, and all of those things as well, him playing at that free safety position, which I didn't know until now. But I would also say that he's absolutely correct when he talk about on the field, we're not friends. Off the field, we're friends. You have to make me better when we step in between these lines.
Hey, Cam. Tyler King, Denver Gazette. You're obviously one of the leaders of the Jackson State defense last season. How important is that for you to continue that now on a new team? How important do you value the leadership spot at safety?
I mean, a safety is the quarterback of the defense, so it's kind of something you have to do. And I've been pretty good at it in my recent years, and that's how I feel like it's a part of me being here is to step up and be that leader. You know what I'm saying? So that was my role coming here. When I signed papers, I'm like, okay, I got to step up and lead these guys.
So, Cameron, going off of that, you and a few other guys came here from Jackson, played for Coach Sanders. So how important is it for you guys to help establish the standard here because you know what it is?
I mean, a lot of times is the standard is set. Like when we walk in, it's no gray areas. Like what he says is what he means. So a lot of times Jackson State guys, we sit back and just try to save a lot of guys. Like, hey, you don't need to wear that out here. Like, no, don't wear that. He gonna say something. Like that's big. That's our biggest thing. So we just try to be a dictionary to the other guy. Just let them know like this is what we need. This is what he want. This is what he's looking for. You know what I'm saying? Just a inside to the coach's minds.
He's absolutely correct. The quarterback of the defense is the safety. When you guys watch the games of football, notice how the safety is always eyeing the quarterback. Most times the safety is right there in the dead center looking at the quarterback, and that's why a lot of times they tell quarterbacks to look off the safety, because the safety is always checking to see what the quarterback wants to do. As far as the standards being set, there's no standard that need to be set for guys that's coming from Jackson State. They know what Coach Prime wants to do. They know what needs to be done. These guys are champions. Colorado players that was left over that's still on this football team right now that Coach Prime kept needs to set the standard, and they need to get checked with what Coach Prime wants to do. They was the 1-11 football team last year. The SWAC champions, these guys that came from Jackson State University, do not need to set any standard. The standard has already been set.
Hi, Cam. Adam Munster, Tiger 24/7 Sports. You mentioned having to be kind of the quarterback of the secondary back there. What's it been like going up against this up-tempo offense every day? Is that a challenge in terms of that's going to help prepare you for the season?
Yeah, it's been tough. It's been tough. They have a lot of speed over there, and they're going fast with speed with a smart quarterback. So it's kind of, we got to hold out, you know what I'm saying, hold out 2 shells, we don't come down too fast because 2 will pick this off, you know what I'm saying. So really it's been tough, but we have gradually got used to it, and I feel like when the season started off and we go play our first game, it's going to help us because teams are going to go slower than what we were originally going.
My final thoughts is a very good interview. It was a great way for me to get a chance to learn about Cam. We know how great of a football player he is on the field. It was a great way for us to learn about his personality off the field. His personality resembles and reflects how great of a football player he is on the field. He's very confident. He knows what he needs to do, and he's a SWAC champion, so he's been a champion before, so he knows exactly what needs to be done. If you guys like the video, definitely subscribe to the channel.